Okay, so now let's react to this clip from whatever podcast.
I want to go around the table because there are quite a few girls here who have OnlyFans. Maybe those of you who don't, you have your own thoughts on this too. Do you think it's insecure if a guy would not want to date a woman who's involved with fans or sex work? Do you think it's an insecurity that the man has? Starting with you, go around.
I wouldn't say he's insecure. I just think everybody's different. You know, each person has their own preference. I mean,
Okay.
I do think it takes a very secure man, though, to be with a girl who has an own.
It's true.
It's like pretending
I
she
don't know.
ain't there.
I think if there is a guy and he likes you, even if you get an OnlyFans or do something like or something, but he likes you, he will be with you. He will.
Well,
be dating you.
how early into the relationship are you revealing you have an OnlyFans?
Huh? Say it again, please.
Like, so,
Do you tell them right
like,
away
if
that you have
are
an
you
OnlyFans?
like, because
Yeah, of course. Why not?
but for a lot of guys, well, I kind of want to let everybody answer. So, but you think that if he really likes you, he'll accept it? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because there is a reason why you do these OnlyFans. You know, as a girl, you have a reason why you do it. So if you tell him the reason why you do it and he agree with you, why not?
What's the reason?
My own reason? You want to hear
Is it for money?
The reason
I
was that
imagine
I
it.
was in my country.
Okay.
No, I was with no money.
Okay.
I was no one, and I wanted left my country.
The reason is only money. It's always money. The bad part is it's fast money, right? It's just like people can do what they want, right? You can do what you want. No one will essentially stop you. But this is the thing, like drug dealers, okay? Fast money comes with fast problems, okay? They come with problems. I mean, everything comes with problems, but, you know, thinking you're getting the easy way and there's going to be no consequences to it is ridiculous. And this is the thing where women don't think, right? Yes, there will be men that want to be with them, will want to have sex with them, will even want to be boyfriend, girlfriend with them. But there is a reason that, let's say, most people, most entertainment workers, right? Their relationship fails like majority of the time. The rare times that it works is usually you are with another entertainment worker, right? So you're with someone else in the biz. So essentially you are now with someone that always hookups with other people. So unless you're that type of woman, fine, go for whatever suits you. But honestly, I honestly think even very few entertainment workers are fine with that long term. Because after a certain point, right, 30, 40, 50 or so, right, that gets tiring. But now for a man, you already built that life, right, that lifestyle. It's not easy to get out of. So I just think it's, you know, this is the thing. These are a lot, like I said with the drug dealer thing. You think about the here and now. You don't care about the future. You care about the person you are right now. You could give a shit about the person you are later on. And I've learned, you know, being how old I am, you know, that's sad. You know, is that your past self couldn't give a shit about your future self. And now your future self is suffering from your past self's immaturity and actions. So it is what it is, right? What I say is that the hypocrisy, the delusions, the foolishness of now you are living in your mistakes and you're complaining about it. I.e. a lot of women, okay? A lot of women spent their younger years focused on their career, their education, having random sex, just having a whole bunch of partners. And now they're at a certain time in their life or a certain age where they want to change it up. Well, and they complain about it, right? How it's not working, or it's hard, or men are this, men are that. Well, no, okay? You had that opportunity. Things just don't. Life does not happen how you say it should happen. That's not how life works, okay? It will happen if it happens. If it doesn't, well, you have to deal with it. You have to live with it. That's just it.
So I started doing OnlyFans. Then one agency a box agency in my country invited me to the box. And I showed my boobs after a fight. It goes viral, I start to earn a lot of money. Earn a lot of money, so I decide to
Titty
move.
boxing? What's it called? Titty boxing?
No, it's
okay.
it's a real boxing agency, But I did.
Okay, so you boxed and you wanted to come here, and
Yeah, so I
but
just-
you've
I
been here
just-
for 3 years, so you're here. So now it's for money.
No, listen.
It's still for
Just
boxing.
trying
You want to go to
listen
Sweden next?
I
Where are you trying to
was
go?
in a little-
You trying to go to Norway?
was
Where
in a-
are you going? Huh? Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Can you listen?
Go
a
ahead.
little?
Go ahead.
I was in
go
a
ahead.
little village in eastern Slovakia.
Yeah, it sucked. You wanted to come
and
here. I get it.
I started to earn money, and now
Yep.
I can
Brian needs to calm down. I mean, just let her talk.
live here with money, and I just enjoy my life, and
Okay,
I do
but
whatever
you're
I
here.
want to do.
You're here now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here now.
So, I guess we understand why you originally got into it,
Yeah.
but it's not clear to me if the reasons with like, for example, let's say you were in a, let's say you got arrested for drug dealing, and you told the judge, you told the jury, whatever, well, I had a really rough upbringing, and I was very poor, and I wanted to leave the inner
But it's
city. I wanted to
different,
go to California.
It's different to be a drug dealer and be an OnlyFans.
But the reasons don't really, like, there's still the negative consequences of what you're doing. So the reasons are kind of
I
irrelevant.
don't take it like it's negative, For
Wait.
me, it saved my life.
But-
You know what? This is what a lot of men have to understand, right? Technically, right? For women like this, right? In their prime, so to speak, it's not negative. They make money. Guys want them. What is the negative, right? My little brother, right? His life is going nowhere. But let's say he's immature. He can't hold down a job or all this stuff, right? But he has a wife. He has kids. He's living with my parents. Barely have to pay bills. When life does not make things difficult for you, why would you see a negative, right? Why would you want things to change? This is essentially, right? This is the problem. This is a problem that no one can say anything to women, because at least women that are in their quote unquote prime, okay? Look at these women. They are decent looking, okay? Although they're probably a lot of fake stuff, but they're decent looking. But that's the thing. They have money. They have men. So what is the problem? They cannot put, this is what I said, right? They don't care about their future self. It don't care. Why would they care about their future self? That's not the motto of feminism, right? It's right now. It's here and now, right? Be free, be strong, be liberated, do what you want right now. Who cares about your future, right? And this is the thing where men are saying that, you know what, fine, but don't be surprised that if your future self turns out to be a single baby mama, a woman that's been through a whole lot of men, and then you're complaining. Because this is the thing where I do reactions, right? I do reactions and breakdowns of like Kendra G videos. These are women that are in their late 30s, their 40s, their 50s, and so on, complaining about men are terrible. I have no man, I have no kids, or I have a bunch of kids, or just have a lot of complaints. But this is a different. Those are the spectrum, right? What those same women that are in their later years, in their younger years, they would not complain. They would not complain about men because they're living a life. They have money or whatever, and they have men. So what is there to complain? This is the thing where it's hard, right? It's hard for men to say anything, especially to young women. There's nothing you can say because what does it mean, right? You can't say that, oh, you can't get a man. They get plenty of men, right? Even men that they want, they could get them. The issue is that they might not be thinking, because they're young, they're not thinking about marriage. So you can't say, oh, the men that you want won't marry you, because they don't care, right? They're not caring about marriage. So again, it is hard to even talk to younger women, right? Women that are in their 20s. Practically any woman that's in her 20s, no point in talking to them. There's no point in talking to them because you literally would not make 0 sense, right? Because they're in their prime. They're making money and they have men that want them. That's it. Right? There's no point in talking to them. That's why, honestly, a lot of these podcasts, right? A lot of these, like the Fresh and Fit and the whatever, I can't stand it. I mean, it's not like I hate these podcasts. It's not that, but it's like I can't stand conversations because really, it's pointless. It's really pointless because, again, these women are at their prime. At their prime. They're not stupid, okay? So they're not stupid. Essentially that, you know, they have all the things that they want, okay? So really, you think like it's like they're not dying for marriage now. They're not. There's nothing that a person can say that would change their mind because again, things are going for them.
Okay, so
I'm grateful for that.
Let me put it to you like this. That's cool. Let me put it to you like this, though. I would argue for most men, dating a woman who does sex work, OnlyFans, whatever kind of sex work, OnlyFans, it is a suboptimal dating choice.
Meaning that it's not his first
suboptimal.
choice. He does. Average guy doesn't really want a girl who does OnlyFans.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
nothing.
you're
Pro,
right.
there's
Average
no
guys.
pro. There's
Yeah,
no
that's right.
pro when it comes to dating a woman who does sex work. For some guys, it might be just a neutral.
Yeah.
Even that I question. For most men, it's going to be a negative. A
Yeah.
very
She can
strong
make a lot of
negative.
money. Like they could have a lot of time
Women
together. I mean,
here,
there's a lot of
who-
freedom.
Who should pay on the
but
first
I-
date?
I
Who
tried
should
to-
pay? Who should pay on the first date?
Who should pay on the first date?
Who should pay on the first date?
A man.
Who
If a
should
man
pay-
asks.
Should a man be a provider?
Yes.
Should a man be a provider? Your money's irrelevant.
My money's mine.
Great, but you just.
Nah, what do you
just
mean?
made
Like,
you
then it's
made
my
the-
money.
Hold on, you just made the argument that she makes a lot of money, therefore that will be to some benefit to the man. But the fact of the matter is, women don't share their resources with men.
I think some women do.
I
I think I'm
do.
sure
I
she.
say that all the time. Women that talk about their accomplishments, right? Please check out my Simone Biles videos, okay? Who gives a shit if she's a gold medalist? Who cares if she's a millionaire? Not the man that she's dating. Not the man that she marries, okay? Nobody, no man, okay, at least no good man that you want, cares about your accomplishments. They don't care about your accomplishments. They don't care about your career. They don't care about your job. They don't care about your money. Why? Because you don't share anything. Man doesn't benefit from all that. Men don't benefit from women's money. She said her money's hers. Right? Women like this, or in general, a lot of women, they live by the motto is, your money is our money. My money is my money. So really, who cares if you make money? Right? As long as you work is good, right? I mean, like, you could have a job at Walmart. That's great. Who cares? Because that money, right, does not circulate to a man. And the men that do, well, women complain about men mooching off of them. Okay? So really, this is the thing where women need to really drill into their head. No good man that you want cares about your money. cares about your accomplishment, care about your career. Okay? They do not care because it does not benefit them. It's like, it's beyond me, right? The whole Simone Biles crap. Women are so like, oh, she's famous. She's a gold medalist. She has millions. Great for her. It means nothing to her husband because at the end of the day, it's like she's not really necessarily sharing with him, or she's not providing for him. Okay, she's not providing for him. Her money's her money. Most likely, I don't know how they work, right? If they have prenup or anything, but I don't know. But I'm saying in general, especially with women like this, women like these, you see these women, they were definitely not spending money on a man.
You just
I
said
do.
you
I
want
share
men
my-
to pay
I
on the
share
first
my
date.
money
So
with
even
my-
from the jump, you guys don't share your resources with men.
Grid
so,
One Motorsports
I'll come back to
donated
that.
$200.
Thank you, Grid One, man. Appreciate
Only
it.
simps date OnlyFans girls. It is an L for a man to have his woman available for public consumption. Calling men insecure for not wanting a sex worker GF is lying to yourself. Stop it, be better.
So look, the reality is, thank you, Grid One, appreciate it. When it comes to the money, right? The reality is that's why men aren't, quite frankly, are not interested in your career, your education, your success, your ambition, your did I say status? Whatever, your money, because you guys we don't reap any sort of benefit from it. And then just on an
but it's not
evolutionary,
true.
hold
In my
on,
case, sorry.
from an evolutionary biological level, we don't even find it attractive on that level. But on a purely practical level, girls don't pay for first dates. Girls don't take us on trips. So we don't give a fuck about it. It's
A
good
lot
for
of girls
you.
do. A lot of girls
No.
do. I think a lot of.
There's some
I think
OnlyFans
you're
women
I think you're talking
A
about.
lot of girls do. No, they don't. Like, they can't even pay for a date. So you saying that they would take men on trips? It's not a lot. I'm not saying it's none. Right? This is the thing where she is blinded. Right? I doubt any of these women know a good amount of women that actually pay for men to do stuff. This is the thing where women just want to be right when they know that that's wrong.
Do it
Like,
to compensate for the
No, I think
this deficiency.
Even
in-
before doing like OnlyFans, I still like to take care of my man.
You just said you want a provider.
Yeah, I would want a provider. I would like my man to pay for, primarily like most things. But but do I want to? But do I want
in a
to?
blue
But do I
moon,
want to?
you'll
But do I
buy
want to take
him
us? But do I want
Red
to take us on
Lobster.
vacation? Do I want to? Hey, you want some nice things for Christmas?
When you say
Like, do you
take
wanna
him
do
on
this?
vacation, do you mean pay for your half?
No.
And he pays for his?
No, I would pay
You'll
for
pay
us to
for
go
the
on
whole
vacation.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
That's cool. Most women who make good money don't even do that.
Yeah, I mean,
A relationship should be 50-50, I think.
I don't believe in that necessarily,
Oh.
but I
if you
think
wanna-
I think you're referring
Well,
to
then
the
exactly,
top percentage of men who can afford to financially take care of their wives and their family. I mean, your husband must make great money. Like in this economy, just to like you don't contribute anything to a relationship, it's kind of unrealistic. Like I do think
She lives in Arizona as well. Like, for example, I was at my hotel and I had something to eat when I flew in, and I was just shocked. Like, oh my, this is almost nothing. Because Las Vegas is extremely expensive. But most of America, they can live simple lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Arizona's reasonably low cost, especially if you don't live in Scottsdale or like next to a golf course. And so I think we overestimate what it costs to actually live. But the worst part about it is that we want to live beyond our means.
I do want to say that, right? People constantly say, "Oh, 100K is not much." You're kidding me. You're absolutely delusional. Anybody that say 100K is not much is delusional. The medium income for men, right? Most men make about 50K, and they can survive well. This is not like I'm saying that you're going trips to Bali or you're every year you're going to Disney World, right? No, but you can live well. Pay your rent, pay your bills, feed yourself, have a roof over your head, drive somewhere. The essentials. So 50K, most people are living on that. That is decent. That is fine. Okay? And then when you go to 100K, that is a lot. Because what? Like, I think under 15% of the US population even makes 100K. So what do you think about the rest of the US They're not surviving on the streets. So really, people, it is simple lives, right? But women like these, they're not living simple lives, right? You can look at them. They are living the higher life, okay? So they're going to expect men to provide for that higher life.
Not everyone is meant to drive a luxury car, and we have to accept that. That's one of the sicknesses in the society. That's why earlier I said I respect janitors. I respect working men who go to work and toil and earn on an hourly basis. And they can provide a life for you if you're willing to accept that the greatest value in your life is your family, as opposed to going to Mykonos and turning up in Tulum. And the problem is too many chicks want to go turn up in Tulum. And that's precisely why a guy like me, if I were trying to be a savage, I could be, because there's not a lot of guys who can, be in his position and say, oh, all you guys want to go to Tulum? Pack your bags, we're going tomorrow, right? And they'll do it. They'll pack their bags. So the problem is not accepting what is meant for you and wanting too much.
How do you know that that's what's meant for everyone? I do think some women are, meant to be, traditional home, like mothers and traditional wives.
It sounds like all of you said you want to be that.
And I do think she enjoys.
Yeah.
Just later.
I think
Later.
later,
Right
but
now.
I would still want to, I've had dreams of like having a coffee shop. I would like to
The entire
do
show
something
is
like
not
that.
about you, so
Women are just unbelievable. I don't know. What do you guys think?